Students, in this video let's discuss the metallocarboranes. They are the most extensively studied carboranes since the metal substitution make them very ideal candidate for other applications along with catalysis, and as the framework can absorb other things also. So for example, that is 1,2,C2-betaine-H12, and it is stable and it can easily isomer thermally. We have discussed it before also. 1,2 isomer structure that it goes to 1,7 and 1,12. So it can be easily used for substitution. The reaction is Closio C2-betaine-H12 minus in presence of the ethyl anion and ethanol give rise to Nido C2B9H12 minus and BOC2H5 thrice plus H2. So you get a Nido compound here. Then there is a reaction which is which is in equilibrium to each other, C2H9 B9 sorry B9 H12 and H11. This is a correction here. Let me make it. Okay, B9H11 2 minus to C2B9H12 minus. In presence of H plus ion, it goes to Nido, or otherwise it is in equilibrium with B9H11 2 minus. Either it goes to H11 2 minus or H12 2 minus, and at 150 degrees Celsius it goes to C2B9H11 Closio. Okay, so this is one of the reaction. Then let's discuss how it is happening. The removal of BH2 plus unit from C2-betaine-H12 is due to the nucleophilic attack at electron deficit boron atoms of carboranes. According to the MOT, carbon in boranes show electron withdrawing power. So boron adjacent to carbon in carboranes are most electron deficit. That's why it can be easily attacked. In this case, this position, just a second, I've got some problem. In this case, this position is 3 and 6 in 1,2C2-betaine-H12 and 2 and 3 in 1,7C2-betaine-H12. Okay, so what happens? In 1,2, it is 3 and 6, the position where the boron can be easily attacked. And 2 and 3 in case of 1 and 7, because they become electron deficit. Do you remember the structure? Let's go back to the structure. In 1 and 2, it is 3 and 6, right? So let's see. In 1,2 borane, it is 3 and 6. These boranes are close to this one carbon, so they are most easily affected and most easily attacked, right? And in case of 1 and 7, can you predict? 1 and 7, what was there? 2 and 3, they are telling. This 2 and 3. In case of 1 and 7, these 2 and 3 can be easily attacked. Okay. Now C2B9H11 2 minus acts similar to cyclopentadienyl ring, thus acting as ligand in same manner to metals. It combines with Fe2 plus ion or Cu3 plus ions having D6 configuration to give rise to metallocarboranes of this type. Like C2B9H11 twice iron, that it forms a sandwich type of compound similar to that, or a cobalt compound, okay, which is isoelectronic with this cyclopentadienyl rings. Okay, this is isoelectronic. Okay, now these sandwich compounds can be symmetrical sandwich formed by the metal ions having D3 configuration, or slipped sandwich by D8 and D9. So there are two types of compounds which are formed in this. One is called as symmetrical sandwich compound, and another one is called as slipped sandwich compound, as we used to get, you remember, for these cyclopentadienyl. Either it can be this way or it can be this way, right? The same way these can be arranged in a different way. For D3, D5, D6, D7, they generally form symmetrical one. The slipped one, D8 and D9, as the ion size increases and the electronic configuration obviously contributes to it. So let's discuss what is these type of one. The hollow circles represent BH, and these shaded ones will represent CH. Let's see. This is the symmetrical structure and this is the slipped structure. So the symmetrical one, can you see? The rings are facing at the back to each other, right? And the metal ion is in the center. This side, this is the slipped structure. This is the carbons, both are in the bonding range. Here it has slightly slipped to this side. The carbon has slipped to this side and that side. So they have become little opposite to each other. So that's why this is called slipped structure, because some of the structure gets slipped and the carbon gets bonded and shifted to this side. Here it comes to this side only. You should know how to draw the symmetrical and slipped structure generally. Okay, let's discuss one more reaction. C2B9H11 2 minus plus BrMnCO5. This is a fast reaction which gives you sigma C2B9H11 with the manganese carbonyl as charged species plus Br minus. Then the next step is obviously slow reaction, which is C2B9H11 MnCO3 minus in plus 2CO. So the CO is released and finally you get this type of complex. So this is a in between a transition state, you can say, or an intermediate being formed. Okay, so this finally